What's going on, guys? Through Within a Block back again. We're in the garage with the Pole Hunter Camaro. And today I have another stripping product. It's 2-minute remover. Advanced. So this side of the hood has been prepped with 80 grit. This side of the hood has been not prepped at all. This stuff says that it can remove finishes in 2 minutes. Fast acting liquid. Strips up to 25 square feet. This hood's roughly 5 by 5-ish. So this one container should take care of stripping the entire hood. This stuff is really liquidy. You can hear it bouncing around the can. Anyway, I got a chip brush. I'm gonna throw some gloves on. We're gonna apply this to both sides of the hood and see if it is the truth. Throw on a respirator for good measure. It says use safety glasses and gloves, so stuff might try to knock me out. You never know. Just so you guys know I'm not cheating, the instructions say, application. Open container carefully, protect hands with solvent-resistant gloves, wear glasses or goggles to protect the eyes, apply to an area no larger than 2 feet by 2 feet. Do not brush back and forth like paint. Allow remover to stand undisturbed until the old finish softens enough to remove it with a putty knife. Use steel wool or a stiff brush for hard to reach and hard to get places. Some finishes will require more than one application. To remove any excess deep stains from wood, scrub with household bleach. Interesting. Never seen that before. Allow to dry thoroughly before refinishing. That applies to wood. We just got this on metal, so that won't make a difference at all. Paints and epoxies. Oil-based, 2 minutes. Latex, 2 minutes. Acrylic enamel, 5 minutes. Epoxy, 5 minutes. Marble finish, 5 minutes. Varnish, shellac, polyurethane, and floor finish is 5 minutes. So, 2 to 5 minutes. We should be good.
I put my mask back on so I don't die.
I don't know. Let me see here. Let's see. See how bad this stuff is. Oh, yeah. Yep, you probably ought to wear a respirator.
Just saying. Just saying. Interesting here. Running on to one side. On this side. I'm just going to catch this and reroute it here. What I'm going to do, you guys can see that I'm going to back up just a smidge. I'm not using this wonderful product here in case it does work really good. That's giving me a workout already. Man, this stuff is strong. It's burning my eyeballs. Woo!
All right, it's been about 10 minutes. The fumes are extremely strong. Way stronger than even the old stuff. Probably about as bad as the old stuff. It is working. I'll zoom you guys in here a little bit. You can see right there, it's blistering the paint away. So it's at about 5 minutes for urethane and acrylic finishes. So I'd say that's probably about right. About 5 minutes to start blistering the paint up, working up pretty good. I'm gonna leave this covered for a little bit. Come check on it about, I don't know, say 20, 30 minutes and see what the result is. But for this new, safer formula, there's some good stuff. I mean, it goes straight to work. Now, I will say, because it's really, really thin, You may have to spray it on a vertical surface. Pouring it out is probably not going to work for you. It is really runny. So may need some sort of chemical sprayer that can resist this stuff. But I think a chemical sprayer would be your best bet for vertical surfaces. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but it's crackling and popping going to work. Very happy I found this. Oh yeah. Let's check back in a few minutes. All right. It's been about an hour. And this stripper does not play. Just gonna go ahead and tell y'all. This stuff does not play. That's what I use right there. And it's the safer methane chloride free formula. So just so y'all know. So looking over the hood, would look pretty good. Small areas where it's not quite blistering yet. There's one large area here. The rest of it is eating through it like nobody's business. That's what I like to see. A couple little spots, one spot right here. And probably a little dry there. This looks good. So in comparison between the side that I sanded and didn't sand, don't know that sanding is really required. So this side, no sanding. This side was sanded. And I think as far as the surface area of paint that didn't get removed is about the same. So you got this section here and here where it didn't quite break it up, and along the edge there. You get over here, you got this larger section, but then the rest of this is pretty much taken care of with the exception of this little area right here. So doesn't seem to make too much of a difference. It's a little food for thought. Save your time, don't sand, just go ahead and lay it on. So I'm gonna go ahead and scrape all this loose stuff off of here, pull the plastic up, apply some more to these areas that didn't exactly break it up quite as well. And I'll probably finish off the can, which is good by me. Then I'll get it all cleaned up, and then we'll finish sanding or wire wheeling whatever is left. I don't think there'll be much at all. Now you guys saw I applied this with gloves on. If you're careful with the brush, you don't have to. Definitely recommend gloves for this part because inevitably it will get on your hands. And I don't want to find out if it stings or not. We'll just take it safe. All right, we'll wait another hour, see what this looks like. The rest of the stripper, I'd say that definitely much more like the old stuff than a lot of the other products I've tried. Much happier with this one. All right, we're back out here. So I left this for another hour. It looked about the same. I decided to leave it overnight, see if it made a difference. And it did not. Looks the same it did an hour after I checked it. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the plastic off, scrape whatever paint comes off, and then I'll sand off the rest. And yes, you can see I don't have gloves on. That's because the product is pretty much dry, so there's no odor in here either. But since it's dry, I figured, the worst you can do at this point. That takes care of that portion of it. So this red primer you see on here, this red oxide primer, is a product that I used the first time I painted this hood. I did strip it down to bare metal. I wasn't too happy with the performance of the primer. It was sitting on the shelf a long time at the Napa that I picked it up from, and they didn't put it on the shaker, so it was really, really, really difficult to work with. This is before I had a paint shaker, so I was not too sure how well this stuff was going to bond. It seemed to do really well, though. I mean, you can see it's bonded to the metal, and didn't just peel up off with the paint stripper. There were a couple areas where it came up off. You can see like right here and there, but for the most part, it's still on there, so that's good. Other things I've noticed with the paint stripper, if it's on top of body filler, it doesn't peel off as easy as just primer. I think that's the majority of the areas that didn't come up, except for this. This is, well, that was actually a skim coat of filler. You can see there underneath. So, yes, my hands are extremely ashy looking. I've actually been doing some body work. But, anyway. So I think that's about it as far as this paint stripper. This is the 2-minute stripper. I put a picture of it up on the screen again for you guys. I'm impressed. It works well and even gets stuff down to bare metal in certain areas. So I think a factory finish car or something that's just got like 1 or 2 coats of paint will probably be fine on. I could apply another coat here to see what else it will do. Don't have a lot of paint left to remove, so I'm just going to break out the sander or the wire wheel and just get this off of there. Also got to remove that piece of trim. So we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video, and I will give this paint stripper a pass. Definitely better than the other stuff out there. I'll just go ahead and say that. It will be a little bit of a challenge. If you decide to use this on vertical surfaces, you'll probably want some sort of a sprayer because it is very, very, very thin and very runny. There you have it. That's the 2-minute paint remover advanced. So if you guys see it in the store, grab that before you grab anything else. Except for the one I reviewed before, which takes down bare metal. The all-natural one. But this does work faster. It's not quite a 24-hour process. I did leave it overnight just to see if there was any difference, and there was not. So roughly between 5 minutes to 35 minutes is about the work time, and it does a good job. My name is Erwin. This 3 Wheels in a Block. Giving back with time. Let's take it away. We'll see you soon.